Hey there guys, how's it going? Okay, so this is something that I haven't really seen talked about too much, but it's pretty important. It's one of the lesser mentioned changes that came out of version 2.6.0, so I wanted to bring it a bit more to light. They've completely reworked how the special quest system worked, and doing so have kind of changed how the level up mechanics for Keyblades worked as well. So just a really brief summary, because I don't want to make this video too long. Your Keyblades now, when you level them from level 0 up to 25, and this will obviously mainly affect newer players, require like almost none of the evolution materials that they did back in the past. It's now really super easy to level them up to level 0 to 25, so much so that they've taken away all the daily materials quests. So you remember in the past, like you might have a Starlight daily quest where you had the ability to go ahead into like the Dwarf Woodlands, for example, or Starlight Town and pick up a bunch of materials relating to that Keyblade's evolution. All gone now. Adamantite ore quests completely and utterly removed from the game, so there is no longer such a thing as Adamantite ore. Basically, if you needed it in the past, you don't really need it anymore. In fact, the only people that should actually have it now, I believe, are the people that collected Adamantite ore and then didn't upgrade their Keyblades, because I doubt they'd remove it from your inventory, but it's not an item that really exists in the game anymore. You don't use it to level up your Keyblades now, so it's kind of curious. Let me know if anyone's actually got Adamantite ore still and didn't use it to upgrade their Keyblades. Let me know in the comments. It's completely all gone now, so they've really streamlined the game, which I guess makes sense. For newer players, they've already got enough to think about. They've got, like, you know, the Pet, Union Cross, Coliseum, sub-slots, you know, all this various nonsense, you know, skills and traits and whatever else. It's like, information overload. So I can see how they've, like, streamlined the process a bit. It's like, okay, don't worry about that stuff. The content wasn't even difficult anymore anyway, because we're so freaking overpowered nowadays. So take all that away and give you some cool stuff to replace it with. I'm actually really happy with what they replaced it with. It's really fantastic for free-to-play players, or players that just don't feel like, you know, paying for VIP every week. So let's take a quick look here. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they have these 3 quests, which, you know, are still tied to the dailies of either your Evolve and Experience medals. So in the past, this is like 5 separate quests that they've gone ahead and smushed into one. So in the past, you'd have Experience like Beginner, Intermediate, and Advanced, as well as Evolve, Beginner, and Advanced, or whatever. But the point is, there were 5 different quests. They're all literally smushed into one quest line now. To do this really quickly, take a medal with negative ground on it. Doesn't matter what it is. Put it at the front of a Keyblade and just run through the entire thing, tapping on the eggs, and you'd clear it out in like 30 to 40 seconds. I mean, let's time it right now to 50. So let's time it right now. We're just gonna go ahead and tap on all the different enemies here and pick them all up. Hoping that Steel is going to activate. There you go, like that. Steel 2 is going to activate from the Pet. That's going to boost out the amount we're going to get. If you like just want Evolve medals and you want to do this like super quickly, I guess you could skip the Growth eggs and just click the prize ones, or vice versa. Like this guy's a Growth egg right here, and the ones that are red are the prize eggs. I believe Growth is for the like Experience medals, and the prize eggs will just give you the Evolve, I think. But I mean, again, it takes. What was that? That was literally less than about 30 seconds to do that. So clear it out really quickly, pick up our rewards here, and I did it just before as a test, and I got like 8 of the 5-star Evolve medals and 8 of about 6 of the Evolution, sorry, of the Experience medals. Let's see how many we get here. There you go. So Steel must have activated on this guy, and didn't activate on her, unfortunately. So whatever. The point is that it's a really good replacement to the ones we had in the past. There's also the Moogle of Glory. So again, they've taken away the Moogle of Glory Adamantite ore quest, but now you can earn the Keyblade on any day of the week, where it was previously locked behind Saturday and Sunday. Really nice. There's also a Money Materials quest, which again was like, it's a better version of what we had for free before, but now it's only available on one day, on the Friday, and it's the same sort of thing. Walk in there against all the eggs, tap, and gain a bunch of money. I don't know anyone in the game that has ever actually wanted for money. It's super easy to come by, but I guess nowadays, you know, it's expensive to get medals from 6-star to 7-star. Not that we can really do too many of those at this stage, but whatever. It's nice to have it there nonetheless. The last one I really want to talk about... Well, actually, no, sorry. Evolve medals is really good as well. Evolve medals on the Monday is really good. Again, it literally crams 4 quests into one. The 1, 2, 3, and the 4, 5, which was already one quest. Smush it all together. Again, versus a bunch of eggs. I can't demonstrate it here today, but I guess you could figure out, when you actually play it enough times, which ones drop the 1, 2, and 3-star eggs, medals, and just avoid them, and only go for like the 4 or 5-star ones, because, again, no one really wants for 1 or 2-star medals. You just pretty much want to get your 5 stars and get out of there. You know, your 5 stars obviously get your medals from 5 to 6-star, and are used as evolution material for Fantasia and Mickey B's. The really cool one is the skill upgrade one. This one I've wanted to have for a long time, and I'm so happy to finally be able to play this freaking quest. So, the cool thing is, I mean, any skills that you have right now, you know, it's a pain in the ass to level some of them up, but you can go ahead and, like, I just slapped a skill on my shield, for example, or like, if you guys want to level up a defense boost skill to try and get through the content a bit easier, just put on one decently strong medal at the front, because you don't just verse eggs in that one. There's like invisibles and other stuff as well, I think, from memory. I mean, this has been out for a week, so I did a couple of them on those days when they were available. It's not like, yeah. So go ahead and verse like all those enemies, put one strong medal at the front, and put the rest of your medals that you want to upgrade in like the remaining 4 or 5 slots, and just level them up. You get about 4 or 5 levels per run of the quest if you defeat every enemy. So literally do that 4 or 5 times. It'll take you 3 minutes maybe to upgrade all of your stuff all the way from level 1 up to level 20, and then you're good to go. Even if you get like decent skills from the pulls that we're doing nowadays, like, they're trying to encourage you to pull of these 7-star banners by giving you like really good skills off the otherwise kind of alright medals from the banner. But I mean, you could do pulls from that banner, get your 7-star, upgrade the skill all the way up to like level 20, and then just transfer it onto something you actually want to. Like, that wouldn't be too hard at all, and this quest is a really good way of doing that. But that's it. Just a quick video today, guys. I don't want to waste your time, but if you are watching this today, not long until these things go away, so we could have some pretty cool stuff coming out tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. Speaking of that, it's currently the end of the month, so if you want to do those challenges right now, which I want to get a guide out for those, but I'm like 2 seconds off the final one, so I'll get that done as soon as possible. But if you want to use like Dark North, Sleeping Lion, or 3 Wishes, do that right now, because those boosters are going away, and it'll be much more difficult to do that stuff. They're being replaced with Olympia, Divine Rose, and Moogle of Glory, which aren't... they're fine keyblades. Like, Divine Rose isn't too bad at all, but I mean, I'm really well set up for Dark North, so I'm trying to get this stuff done as soon as possible before the Dark North boost goes away, or else I'm in a bit of trouble. But anyway, guys, I'll leave you with that. All the best, and yeah, please continue to ignore the fact that I'm in what appears to be a gym. Alright, guys, all the best. Bye.